cracks I can see in the spine. Actually, I am noticing something in the spine now that I think about it. See that? There's a little dent in the spine. Yeah, right there. You know what that means? That means there's a crack on the other side. Oh, man. I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. It was a little dark in there. Maybe that's why you let me have it for 20. But okay. Okay, so obviously I was not able to leave well enough alone. I had to go ahead and remove the can opener. I removed one of the layers. There you see the exposed pins. I went ahead and I had to, of course, remove the clevis. That clevis was like the biggest pain in the butt I can possibly tell you guys. When I put it back, it wasn't that pretty. There you see, you know, I was able to kind of leave all the pins in there while I did the work. There you see the exposed pins once I started to put the layer back in. My goal is not to make this look brand new. It's not going to be a beauty queen, but I tell you what, I just wanted to be functional. So here you see me already in the process of putting it back together. Okay, guys, so yeah, as you can see, I could not leave well enough alone. I had to do something to that. But I have a lot of stuff to talk to you about. So first of all, welcome to you guys that are new to my channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. If you like knife content, then this is what you got right here with me, as seen in the before pictures that you saw right there. I love pocket knives. I've collected them since I was a kid. But guess what? I'm selling off a whole bunch to make room for other things because I've got some nice things coming, some stag things coming. And guess what? I've already bought a few of those things, but I'm going to show you those in subsequent videos. So check out my eBay site. You can find the link on the About section of my channel. Go ahead and check it out. You're going to find that I do have some knives up for sale. I've been selling on average about 2 of them a day. So please check it out before the good stuff is gone, amigos. All right, so this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to go right into it and show you what I did to this Camillus right here. I went ahead and I removed one of the layers, as you can see. Man, that clevis, it gave me such a hard time to straighten it back. I was kind of like with pliers, and I had some vice grips, and I even got a piece of metal, and I was hammering around the post, the metal, to kind of give it a shape. But because I took off one of the layers, it's hard to get it back to where it was before. So I wasn't able to get it looking perfectly, but as you can see, I was able to get to one layer. I did peen them down. I used a ball peen hammer for this, a small ball peen hammer. Let me see if I can show you my hammer right here. Yeah, just to put things in perspective, this is the knife, this is the hammer. I don't think Thor would approve of this tiny little hammer, but it gets the job done. It's got a little ball peen in there that I used. I forgot the brand on this hammer. Suppose it's in there somewhere. I've had it for a while. I bought it in a yard sale, but it's a cute little hammer, and it got the job done. So we're just going to set this little hammer down there. You know, I think Thor would probably laugh at that, but oh well. So yeah, so I use that to peen down and to kind of like mushroom those pins right there. See? So I mushroomed the pins. I think I might have mushroomed the middle one holding the spring together a little too much, because it used to have a little bit of snaps open, but it won't snap closed anymore. I think with time and with lots of oil, as you can see, I've already started putting there, I think it will start to get a little bit more snap closed. But right now I'm in the process of sharpening it, and having this is kind of like a rope knife there in my truck. You know, I think that for what it's going to be, I think it's a good knife. And honestly, I was never going to use that can opener anyway. So I was real happy to get rid of that, right? It almost was like an opportunity for me to do that. And there's some more oil right there. It's okay. It does the body good. Amigos, it's good for your skin. See? Good for your skin. It puts them up here, up there. All right. So, all right. Yeah. My wife sometimes thinks I'm a little bit grody with some of the things that I do, but guess what? She still loves me anyway. All right. So I wanted to show you this bad boy. We're just going to let that sit there for a little bit. Also, I wanted to mention, you know, I got some new throwing knives. I think I paid like 15 bucks for these. Silver Shadow. What'd you think about those, guys? I went ahead and I put in the beginning of the video just me tossing these, and took me a little bit to figure out like the best way to do it. I missed a couple times before that because I was tossing it using this method, kind of like the military style throwing method, but the way that works better for me, that I was able to do it, was from the handle, and kind of just maybe a couple of turns through the handle, maybe like what, 4 or 5 yards, maybe something like that. And that worked out okay. So yeah, I plan on using these a little bit more. It's a nice little hobby. To me, it's a way I let out steam, you know, just by tossing this. And when it hits a target and it sticks, just feels good, right? All right, so I'm gonna leave that there for a little bit for you guys to peruse. Wanted to go ahead and show you also a very interesting knife. Before I get into these, actually, let me do that first. I just wanted to show you, this really awesome sheath again I got. I got this in Greentown, Texas, over by New Braunfels, and this sheath is awesome. Fits my bear just perfectly. And I went ahead and I added a thumb stud to my bear. I bought a few thumb studs on eBay, and I added them to some knives that I really like, right? So I added it to that one. And this just fits it super good. So right there. This is what I've been carrying for the past week, pretty much. And also, I've been carrying this, which is my Parker K139. Also, as you can see, I put on another thumb stud on there. I had taken it off to put on another knife, but yeah, I really like these Parkers, guys. Parker makes them some good knives, amigos. Good knives. So, all right, so put that there. Now that I've shown you that, what do you think this little guy is? Typically, I don't buy knives this small, but there was an unusual feature in this knife that I just had to move in on. This one is called the Chicory, and this is a Chicory 100. They make the 200 and they make the 300, and this is a Hofritz knife. And the interesting thing about this little knife is that it has a lock back design, but it's kind of like a front lock, not a mid lock, not a back lock. And so to close it, you have to flip that open like that and then close it. So yeah, this does need a little bit of oiling. See how it's on this side, not that side? You just pick it up with your thumb and then close it just like that. Look at that. Ain't that a pretty little guy? Well, I'm going to see how much I can tolerate this in my pocket and see how much I can tolerate just having something this small. But I'd really like to get my hands on the bigger ones. Right now on eBay, somebody is selling the entire set for like $200 or $300, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, they're nice, but I don't want to pay $200 or $300 for that. So I'm gonna wait, and I have a search right now on eBay that says Chicory knife, and let's see what pops up. If I can get one of these by themselves, either in the 200 or the 300 model, then I will be very, very happy, amigos, and hopefully that'll be an upcoming video. Yeah, so I also messaged my friend David. Hope you're doing well, David. I got my eyes on a Charter Arms Bulldog in 44 Special, David. So I have that one on layaway right now, and man, I can't wait to shoot that one. I've always shot like 38 Special, 9mm, 22, and 357, but that 357 is pretty much the highest caliber, biggest caliber I've ever shot. That, of course, in rifle calibers, 30-30 and stuff like that, 270. But, I mean, 357's been the one that as far as handguns, it's the biggest caliber I've ever used. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what it's like to shoot something a little bigger. So I went ahead and I have a gun on layaway right now, and can't wait to finish paying it. Probably going to take me a couple of months to pay it. But that's one of the reasons I'm selling some knives, because I want to go ahead and buy some other things that I enjoy, right? And that's what you do. Knives in the knife community, it's kind of like currency. You want to go ahead and trade up and or sell and get yourself something you like, right? Yeah. Anyway, that and all the friends you make along the way is the reason I do it, amigos. Oh, and by the way, I do a lot of my sharpening with this Easy Lap Diamond Hone. Really like the way this works on knives, and something that you can just do, like whether you're sitting at a table or a chair, and just do about 100 passes one way, 100 passes the other way, until you get it right where you like it, just like that. Yeah, and you just keep going till you get it right where you like it. Pick the angle you want, whether it's something a little more obtuse or something a little more acute, something a little more aggressive angle, and then you just go to town, amigos. Go to town, just like that. All right, yeah, I wanted to show you that too, guys. All right, friends, I hope you guys got a lot out of this video. I showed you throwing knives. I showed you thumb studs. I showed you a knife repair I did. I showed you what I used to sharpen. I showed you some leather. I even freaking showed you a ball peen hammer. So I hope you guys got a lot out of this one. When you see this, it'll be Saturday morning or Saturday someday, but I will be putting this out Friday night, amigos. Y'all take care. God bless you, my friends. Oh, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe so that you too can become an amigo of this channel. Y'all take care.